Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Revernos. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 jobs that combine finance and technology. If you're like me and you think the most interesting jobs are the ones that are interdisciplinary, meaning they combine aspects from different fields, then you'll want to watch this video to the end because we're going to be talking about 5 jobs that combine finance and technology, and let's dive right in with our first job. The first job that we'll talk about is quantitative analyst, or quants for short. Quantitative analysts use mathematical and statistical techniques to study financial markets. They're typically employed by hedge funds, management consulting firms, commercial banks, and investment banks. These analysts have a heavy mathematical background, typically having degrees in mathematics, statistics, financial engineering, data science, or another related field. These are going to be your more math and statistics heavy quants. Some of these people will have to learn how to program on their job, and when they do, they'll typically use R or another statistical programming package. Python's becoming a more popular one recently. According to Indeed, the average salary for a quantitative analyst is around $140,000 per year, and this can go up to 265 or be as low as 73. There's a lot of factors that go in this, such as your education, the number of years you've been on the job, and the size of the institution you're working for. If you live in a high cost of living area, have more experience and more education, typically you'll be on the higher range of that. The next job that we're going to talk about is the data scientist. In this context, it will be more of a financial data scientist. The job of a data scientist is to use advanced statistical techniques such as machine learning and artificial intelligence in order to extract meaning from data or to predict the future. These are going to be your more programming heavy analysts, and so if you're interested in computer science, machine learning, then this may be the route that you'd be more interested in. Typically, you'll need at least a bachelor's degree, though data scientists often have master's or even PhDs. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median salary for a data scientist is $108,000 per year as of 2023, though I know that you can make a multiple of this if you work for a large FinTech company, or if you work for a large bank, or if you work for one of the large tech companies such as Meta. The third job that I'm going to talk about in this video is a software developer for a FinTech company. Software developers can be employed in pretty much any industry now, but we'll specifically be talking about FinTech jobs. Software engineering done at a FinTech job, which can be an app developer or a blockchain developer. These are the people who are actually developing the applications. If it's an iOS application, then it will be mostly created using Swift and Xcode, or it could be an Android application, or it could be a web application. So there's a lot of variety that can go into this job. According to Glassdoor, the median salary for these positions is between 112,000 per year and 167,000 per year. Of course, like any job, there's a lot of variability in that depending on where you live and the company you work for. Typically, it's not required that you have a degree in order to get into these jobs. Although most software developers do have a bachelor's degree, a lot of software developers are also going through boot camps right now. Though you definitely want to make sure you go to the right boot camp, because I've heard some horror stories of people paying tens of thousands of dollars to go to certain boot camps and then not being able to land a job. So the bachelor's degree is the most typical way to get into these jobs. But in a lot of these companies, as long as you can do the job, they'll be more than willing to hire you, especially if you can make it through their rigorous interview process. Job number 4 that I'll talk to you about today is the financial engineer. I'm going to read to you a description that a professor at the University of Boston used to describe financial engineers. He described it as the application of science-based mathematical models to decisions about saving, investing, borrowing, lending, and managing risk. You may hear that and think, well, that sounds just like a financial data scientist or a quantitative analyst. And you would be right, especially with these 3 jobs, there's a lot of overlap. So much overlap that if you find a job posting for a financial engineer, the way I think about it is you have your quantitative analysts who are much more mathematics focused, and you have your data scientists who are more technology focused and will know more about databases and efficient querying and all of that sort of things. And then you'll have your financial engineers who are in the middle. Your financial engineers will be taking some of the math from quants, they'll be taking some of the computer science from data scientists, and then you'll get a true financial engineer sort of when you combine those 2 disciplines. According to ZipRecruiter, the average salary for a financial engineer is about $111,000 per year, though once again, you can make a number far greater than that depending on what institution you work for. The fifth and final job that I'll talk to you about today is the job of a business analyst. Business analysts are the people who work within software development teams who figure out what exactly does the application need to do. They might be doing market research to see what competitors are doing. They might be interviewing stakeholders and seeing what are the requirements for the application. Business analysts can be employed by management consulting firms, banks, government agencies, or other organizations. Business analysts really sit between the business and the technology side of a company. Another job that I'll lump in with business analysts is data analysts. Data analysts are the people analyzing data, typically using Python or creating data visualizations and reports, communicating out the results and findings, and recommending a change of a course of action based on the results of their analysis. I can lump these two jobs together because if you read the job postings for some business analyst role, you'll notice that it's pretty much the same as a data analyst role at another company or vice versa. And so business and data analysts, they could be that liaison between the technology people and the business people on the team, or they could be those data analysts going out there and analyzing data in Python and R. According to Indeed, the average salary for a business analyst is roughly $85,000 per year. If you're interested in any of these careers, make sure you check out the other videos on my channel. If you're interested in financial engineering, quantitative analysis, or financial data science, make sure you check out our videos on modern portfolio theory, Monte Carlo simulations, or financial data analysis. If you're interested more in that software or blockchain development, make sure you check out my video on creating onboard sequences or adding ChatGPT to your app or playing YouTube videos within your iOS app. I have a lot of great content on my channel for everyone, regardless of what career path you're interested in, anywhere in that range of finance to technology. So go ahead, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.